All right, as promised at the top of the show, your Eye on Health is live tonight, and we know spring break is here. More kids are back home. They'll go back to school in about a week, but no one wants a cold to ruin their vacation. Not mom, not kid, nobody. So why don't we figure out how to shorten the length of that cold? Tonight, we've got the person to help us, Dr. Jennifer Moreira with Baylor Scott White. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So I want to ask you, because there's a new study out that talks about saline sprays, that they're nothing new, but the study is focused on how a saline spray may shorten the length of a cold. Talk to us about what that could mean.
Yeah, so saline nasal sprays have actually been shown to help reduce the duration of the common cold symptoms in children by approximately 2 days. This was seen in a study published by the European Respiratory Society, and on top of that, it can actually help reduce the transmission of the virus as well.
Okay, there are 3 different types of saline sprays when it comes to this. How does the saline spray help? I know I've heard it help with allergies, maybe cleaning out the nasal passages for that, but shortening a cold, how does that help?
Yeah, so the 3 different types include hypertonic, isotonic, and hypotonic. So all that means is the component of sodium chloride in the mixture. So the study focused on hypertonic, meaning greater than 0.9%. So what it does, it helps flush out viral particles, mucus, it helps draw out fluid and mucus from the membranes. All of that together helps reduce congestion, viral load, and help reduce the transmission.
That makes sense to me. Makes sense to you, right?
Yeah.
All right, zinc. I've heard a lot of people talk about this too, maybe cutting back again the number of days you're dealing with a cold. How does that work?
Yeah.
And what's the best way to take it too? Are we talking liquid? Are we talking a pill form? What do you think?
Yeah, so the studies on zinc, there are a few studies that have been published that have demonstrated that with certain viruses, it can reduce the transmission. And the reason why that is so is because for certain viruses, it will reduce the rate at which the virus can replicate. However, we're still needing more studies to see exactly which one is beneficial. Is it oral? Is it liquid? However, we do recommend that you discuss it with your doctor because there are certain patients who shouldn't take it, but it can help.
Yeah, I take it. I think it works well, but like you said, we have to wait and see how it truncates the virus, not necessarily which form. All right, so good to know. Side effects from the saline spray. Maybe some folks have never used it, they don't want to use it, or they want to. Anything they should be aware of before they start? Yeah,
so saline nasal sprays are relatively safe for most people. Children can use it, adults can use it, and it's relatively inexpensive. So the few people who I would say to try to avoid it is if you've had a recent nasal procedure. Definitely avoid it in that situation. But overall, very minimal side effects.
Makes sense to me. We love having you. Thank you, Dr. Moreira, for being with us. That is how you can shorten a cold. And remember, you can watch all of our Eye on Health segments over on our CBS News Texas YouTube channel.